Winter and Neil Johnston from West Sussex have been partnering with CBN for the last 14 years. CBN holds a very special place in their hearts, particularly the work of Orphan's Promise, as their youngest daughter Bronte was born with a cleft lip.
And it was a big shock to us. No one in the family had had that before. I tried to hide her when she was a baby. I tried to always put a blanket across her face and things like that, which I really regret now.
It was denial in some respect. How could that happen to my little girl?
Little Bronte had to go through an operation when she was only 10 weeks old.
We have the NHS, and you have to be thankful that, in this country and in the West, this isn't a problem. But there are countries where this is a terrible problem, and where they're desperate and mothers are crying every day about their child and how that child is going to live.
So they decided to partner with CBN to bring these life-changing surgeries to communities that can't afford them.
To know that you have doctors who give up their time and give up any kind of fee, and they go out there and they fix children's faces, it moves me. They get their life back.
And what I love about CBN is not only are these young people and families getting their needs met, but they're also giving the message, the good news of Jesus. They provide wells, yes, great. They provide cleft, lift and palate operations, but they provide hope in Jesus. And that's the thing that lasts.
Not only have they been a blessing to others through partnering with CBN, but they have also seen financial blessings in their own lives since they started to give.
Giving is huge. So one of the things God will tell you to do is give, because tithing and giving opens the windows of heaven. It's in Malachi 3. And when the windows of heaven open over your life, it pours down. God doesn't say he'll dribble it down. He says, test me now in this, says the Lord, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour down the blessing.
Neil, who is an engineer, also remembers a massive tax bill they had received out of the blue that was paid off miraculously.
In the natural, we wouldn't have been able to pay it. I don't know how we would have survived. But it was incredible. I had a phone call from an agent and said, do you know anybody who would want this particular job? And I thought, that sounds a really interesting job. And I said, well, I don't know anybody who would do it, but I might be interested. I did this job for 3 days a week. So I cut down my hours working for the current client. And the pay was enough to pay for the tax bill. That was a miracle. And that's my God looking after me and providing for my needs. And then when we'd paid that tax bill off, that job came to an end. And it's like trying to explain a miracle. I don't know how miracles work, but I know they do.